What's up, guys? David from Team Rubalcava Network. Netflix is the home, official home of Cobra Kai. Man, we have been waiting for some type of news, and today, I turned on the TV and I saw it on the TV. I was like, "What the hell?" Spill my coffee and everything, man. So first of all, I'm just glad that we finally heard something about it. Have some concrete evidence, right? No more wishful thinking. We know where it's going. So today I want to talk about, one, how I feel about it, two, why they chose Netflix, and then three, some of my concerns that might affect the show in the future. And then with that, let's just jump in. Okay, first of all, man, I'm stoked. I'm a huge Netflix fan. I love Netflix, especially now during this quarantine. I mean, what else do we have to do? Like, watch a lot of movies, right? Netflix has become the powerhouse of streaming content, and there's nobody that can really compete with them. You have Hulu, you have Disney Plus, yes, you have other people. But the one person who couldn't compete with Netflix was actually YouTube Premium. And it's sad to say, and we'll talk a little bit more about it a little later, but it just seemed like it wasn't growing, right? And so then Netflix was chosen as the beast. And there's another reason why I'm excited about Netflix, man. I don't know about you guys, but I have so many streaming services from cable to I had YouTube Premium. I have Netflix. Had Hulu. Well, I don't think we ever had Hulu, but we've had other subscriptions, Disney Plus, all these things, man. Like this so much money in my pocket. So I'm just glad that it's coming to something that I already have, and I don't have to pay anymore. So let's talk about why Netflix was the most obvious choice. Platform, guys. Platform. Although YouTube is an amazing platform for free content, right? Everyone loves YouTube. It's like the #1 search engine with Google on looking for stuff, video content. But let's stick to the truth, is that most of their revenue is coming from ad-based services, but the premium service that they were creating and the content that they were trying to create, it just wasn't good. It just wasn't good enough, man. And when I first got YouTube Red, remember that was that in season 1, then it became premium. I was excited to see other content on there, and the truth is there was virtually no content. So it came as no surprise with the announcement today that the big three. I saw this article, and I'll post it in here later because I didn't share it. I didn't copy the link down. I just read it. That YouTube decided, they read this memo that YouTube decided, or it was a conference call, whatever, that they're no longer going to be doing their streaming service. And they kind of knew it. They knew it. The content was lacking, and it is what it is. So from a business model, it made sense. And I mentioned some of this stuff, not exactly what happened, but in my other video, and I'll post that one so you can see it, and you can click up here, as to why it was delayed. But a big part of it was just the streaming service was going to end. So what do you do with the show that's already filmed an entire season, and the CEO just decides, that's it, finito, we're done? And what do you do with the show? So the cool thing is that YouTube has been an amazing partner with the Cobra Kai series and allowed the creators to find a different network, a different venue that can help grow this popular show. And I'll be realistic, man. Like, usually that doesn't happen. They're like, hey, sorry, or hey, we own the rights. We're gonna do this with it. And they kind of allowed them to shop it around. And because Cobra Kai was such an amazing content, that they had a lot of people interested in it, a lot of people trying to bid and get on it. And they decided with Netflix. And let me tell you why. It just makes sense. Like, you look at Karate Kid. Karate Kid is a worldwide global phenomenon. And then you look at Netflix. And what is Netflix? Worldwide global phenomenon. Like, it's in every country. It reaches every place on the planet. Imagine the amount of people that you can bring to watch this series. Now, although Cobra Kai was extremely popular on YouTube, and temporarily when people would subscribe to it and then delete it after they watched the show, it's still such a small platform because you had to pay for it, and they just didn't have a big enough base to sustain that. Now think about Netflix, millions upon millions of people. It's like the perfect storm. It's like the perfect marriage to send it into this network, right? And be able to expand the audience I mean, it's almost exponential, right? So, perfect match. Now let me get into what kind of concerns me a little bit, guys. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. You guys can put comments in the below. But I'm gonna tell you this: for those of you that have been serious Netflix, watchers, you'll realize that only a few shows, relatively few shows, have multiple seasons. And I don't know what it is. It could be the logistics of them buying up stuff. Maybe 1 or 2 seasons that have already been produced. They buy it up, send it out, gets a good response, and then they move on. Like, unfortunately, there's been a lot of series that I've watched that I'm like, where's season 2? Never came. Or it got canceled after the first season. Now, with Cobra Kai, at least we know we have season 3 coming for sure. But how many series have actually gone on to multiple seasons? I can think of 13 Reasons Why had 4 episodes or 4 seasons. Stranger Things went on to multiple seasons. But when you think about like some of the up and coming content that maybe didn't have a base created, they didn't go very far. Now I'm excited that Cobra Kai already has a built-in base, which means that it's going to be successful no matter what. It's going to get popular. But how many seasons until Netflix decides to discard it and move on to something else? How much more money is going to take to go into production for season 4, season 5? It's going to take a lot. And the question is whether or not Netflix is willing to invest into something like that with this show. Now, the betting side of me says yes, because it's successful already. But at the end of the day, it's about this, guys. We hate to talk about it, whatever. This show was delayed because of this, guys. At the end of the day, it was money, right? Revenue. So there's a possibility that after a few more seasons that Netflix just goes, whoosh. Doesn't mean that another company can take it to season 5 or season 6 or whatever, but it's a possibility. But I do also know the creators wanted a platform that would potentially do spin-offs. That's where you take other characters and then they go on their own journey. I think Netflix is the perfect vehicle for that if they decide to do something like that. So I'm hoping that they really do, and I'm excited about it, that we have some concrete news, man. And I'm excited to do this video for you guys, even though it's not in my studio, whatever. Today I just said, screw it, I'm going to do it right here, right on my workstation. These are where my kids hang out and play Roblox and PS4 and Xbox and all that crap. So, but guys, I'm excited. So make sure to subscribe. Make sure to leave some comments below on how you feel. And hopefully we'll get some new content soon. And I'll start breaking down some new episodes and predictions and all that for season 3 as soon as that comes. Until then, stay safe, guys. Be safe, guys. I know it's like such a crazy time with everything going on. But I love you guys. And be safe. Till next time. I'm so excited I can't even say it. Until next time, I'm out of here. Peace out.